Hey everyone, how's it going? It's been a while since I've done a vid like this. I just haven't had the motivation. But anyway, let's get into it. As you can see, this is more fun with AK Polisher in the game. Definitely not. It just makes, let's just say, so imagine this. Imagine this. You get off of work after a long, day of work, and you want to play some breakers. And then you run into this group. Now, like I said, the first match was the Broly. This was the second one. I had a third one, but I guess I accidentally deleted it for space without, paying attention to what I was deleting sometimes. But it was a Vegeta game. I think, yeah, with that one they killed me. And I think with this one they got me with the Tiny Team. But we'll see. But either way, these experiences are just miserable. But yeah, just imagine that. Like, you get home after a long day of work, and the first thing you do, and I kept getting this group 3 times in a row as Raider. I feel like because they were on, and because of our ranks, I feel like rank was actually playing a hand in the reason I kept getting AK Polisher in them, and the fact that they're pre-made. So it makes sense why I kept getting them, but it was a miserable experience. Now, I play Raider not just to show off. I don't really do it to show off. I do enjoy being a Raider, even, if I already have them at 100. Look at them doing their stuff. By this point, yeah, I suspected it would be a struggle after that first match with Broly. Now, I accidentally deleted the Vegeta game, so there's gonna be 2 clips in this video. It's gonna be this one, and then the next one's gonna be the next day. So yeah, I got them again right off the bat the next night. I was like, come on, because after after these 3 games with Broly, Ginyu, and Vegeta, it knocked my rank all the way back to rank 4. It did. It knocked my rank all the way back to Z4. Yeah, Z4, which was it's devastating. And so the next night I had to basically play to get that right back up, at least to halfway point. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if you need it up again, all the way up to get the shirt. I don't know, but yeah, it was a miserable experience that night as well, but only because I have a goal in mind now. My goal is to get back up to Z5, which before with these 3 games, I already had Z5, so losing was, it was alright, you know what I'm saying? To be fair, before I got this night with AK in the game, to be fair, I had kind of lost a few times before that, so it wasn't all AK in them. The reason why I got some of my level Z5 was already down before I started playing with them, but yeah, man, it's like AK in the gang. Like, they're not like, how do I explain it? They're almost like trolls, because half of them, most of them, as you can see, don't even need the rank. They don't need the rank or the level. There's only a few of them that need it. And this is probably their way of finding interesting things with this game, since they're already like, the max level what they can be. And I get that. I'm not judging them too much. And during these nights, I really felt it. Compared to now, where it's like a few days later, I've had time to, get over it. But even so, it's like, this is just, what they do in these games is just too much. To me, personally. It's not that serious. Yeah, I want a challenge, but it's like, make it a fair challenge. Don't key rush. Don't key rush and all that stuff. And a lot of people, I've noticed lately, a lot of people are starting to use Barrier IT again. I'm just wondering why that's come back. I really am. Like, it is what it is, but a lot of people are starting to use Barrier IT again, and it's just like, why all of a sudden did that come back? Anyway, despite it being AK in the game, I still don't like the body camp. I don't like the body camp, even with AK in the game. But it's like they're not showing any mercy. So honestly, I shouldn't really be showing mercy like I am, because they're not. Like I said, this is just beyond being salty. It really is kind of like you guys are kind of defeatist. I don't know why you're playing so like serious like this. It's not that serious to me. Yeah, I play the Raider, even though I have 100, but I play it because I enjoy being a Raider. I want a challenge, yes, but I want like a fair challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like a challenge that, you know, was not against a bunch of sweats or tryhards that actually, you know, if they manage to win, it's because of skill. It's because they really, you know, a normal game. But, you know, with the current state of this game, it just, that's not going to be the case. So yeah, you know, I've getting them down. Definitely I'm like not really body camping, but I'm like going, you know, getting them back down. I'm sure AK and them don't like that, but it's like, you know, you guys, to be fair, you guys aren't exactly being fair to me. So it's just like, yeah. But we'll see how this goes, because it's just like I said, there was a Vegeta game that I could go even more into. I think they were doing even more stuff during that Vegeta game. The Ginyu Force is a bit, you know. Now, if you don't know, the reason why I picked some of my Raiders after the Broly one, the reason I picked my particular Raiders that I picked is because I was doing the whatever map I get is the Raider I choose. So the only reason I picked the Ginyu Force is not because, oh, I'm going against AK and them, so I better get a Raider that's going to be, at least be able to easy handle them. It was more or less because this is their map. So that's why I picked the Ginyu Force. But the same thing with Vegeta. The only reason I picked Vegeta. But I thought I had a good chance with Vegeta though, with that match. But it's too bad I accidentally deleted it. Because like I said, I have no shame in showing my losses. It's just like some of them are just not that great. If I do lose, which is far few in between. But like I said, I want a challenge, and if AK and them watch this vid, that's all I want. I'm not trying to go try hard. It's a miserable experience. It really is. I don't like going try hard. It's annoying. It's just not my idea of fun. I can't, you know, do lines. Yeah, you want to troll a little bit with lines, but it's like nothing like not in an annoying way like some Raiders do where they spam lines and they're being cocky. You just want to have, you know, this is part of the game. The lines are a part of the game. So yes, I want to use lines and I love the lines, but when you have to go try hard mode with these guys, it's just like, yeah, it makes the experience that less fun. And I don't get why. See, that's the thing. I don't get why they enjoy going this try hard. It's just not fun. I'm saying this from both a Raider perspective and a Survivor perspective. Obviously, to get Raider, I have to play Survivor games, but I've been wanting to play Survivor games a lot more compared to what I used to with previous seasons. So, you know. Now, like I said, all this is, I guess you can say fair, but at the same time, they were try hard. Now, to be fair, my mistake, I guess, is not focusing too much on the time machine, but even so, even with that, as you see, they're gonna attack me, and the Ginyu Force's health isn't that great. They're not gonna hesitate to attack me, so they're gonna get me off the time machine anyway. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, that's basically what I was saying. It's like they're gonna try to get me up, but honestly, I should at least try to focus on it a little bit more. I don't know, but anyway, I just don't see the fun in it. If I was with AK and them as a survivor, it just couldn't be me. It's just boring. That's boring to me. I want an interesting, fun game. And like I said, it goes on both sides. The Raider does its stuff too when you deal with, you know, especially lower or not high level Raiders. You deal with BS. You deal with, you know, foolishness from Raiders as well. It's annoying because, like I said, I've been playing I've been playing Survivor as well, so I've been dealing with the foolishness that Raiders do as well. That comes with Raiders as well. So both sides are, but honestly, it really is up to the survivors to change things because it's like they're the ones that are going hard. Now this game is going to be, this is the next day. You don't have quite all the AK gangs, so, you know, but we do have like what? We have Yuki, Corny, and Rykiss, but, you know, at least, I don't know how to say that, Ryuka, whatever. At least with, that survivor, she isn't at 250. Now, yeah, this is the next night. At this point, when I got them, I say, you know what, I'm gonna get Freeze. I'm not doing the, the whatever map I get, I choose. Because at this point, I'm at Z4. I'm just trying to get my rank back. All I wanted to do was have a little fun being a raider here and there. If I get a challenge, that's fun. But what they're doing is just too try hard. It really is. That's not me being saucy. I don't think. I'm being legit. I don't mind a challenge. And if I lose over legitimacy while them being tryhards, then it is what it is. But you can tell that what they're doing, they're trying way too hard, and I just don't. Even me, where I'm at, I'm in the same position as them, besides my survivor, basically. Where, and even with my rank. But honestly, like I said, I'm not really, so far lately, haven't been really too caring. I'm starting not to care with how miserable of experience this game has been. I've only, like I said, like I keep saying, I get to a point where I play for an hour, and then I end up getting frustrated and annoyed with this game because games keep teeter-tottering between too easy. And I'm saying this from Survivor standpoint because, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Survivor lately since I got my Raiders up. So it's been teeter-tottering. You know, the Raiders go try hard, but like I said, I feel like the reason the Raiders are now at a point, it's at a point where this is the game. And you got new people who think this is the game. And so they come in where, you know, the survivors are try hard, so they think they gotta be try hard. And now it's gotten to a point where that's become normal. And now Raiders are going try hard instantly for the most part. Because the survivors will try hard. So it's like, that's why I say it's up to the survivors really. If they want this game to change, they gotta make the sacrifice and be like, okay, we can't go as try hard. So the Raiders can stop being so try hard, because the Raiders either are try hard dumb, and a lot of them, because they're low levels, they don't know how to go try hard right. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to play the game right, and so they just camp bodies, or they do stupid stuff, or they go right back to it's just, it can be a very annoying experience with this game that I'm getting tired of, honestly. It's not really fun all around as a survivor or as the raider. The only thing is, with the survivor, you at least with the survivor games, you get like mismatchy stuff. You can find a way to make it interesting. You know, with AK polishers, with their, you know, with pre-mades, I'm sure you can find some fun with, you know, a group of people. But when you're just in solo queue by yourself, or just with one other person, sometimes I do with one other person, but when you're just by yourself for the most part and not with a group like that, it's probably not going to be too much fun, because you can coordinate with a group. So you can find ways to make it fun, but you know, I don't have too many people I play with like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in solo queue, it can be an annoying time, and so by an hour of playing, I just get annoyed, and it's like, I just don't feel like playing anymore. It's just, I'm not in the mood to go try hard. I'm getting annoyed with these games. I'm tired of being try hard. I'm tired of it. It's annoying. I really am. It's not fun. I'm not having fun. I don't even, like I said, what AK and Good is like, with them, it's just like, guys, can we have a normal game? Are you that afraid of me? This is not me being cocky. Or you think you're not gonna win against me unless you go try hard? I am not going to go try hard. I'm not. I'm gonna prevent you from doing stuff, but I'm not camping bodies. I wouldn't even get you down as many times as I did. I will destroy these machines though. With a whole bunch of 250s. Yeah, I am gonna destroy the machines. But outside of that, like, I'm gonna do some methods here and there. But other than that, I'm not gonna go too try-hard mode. I just want a normal game, and that's not gonna happen. And like I said, it's one thing when it's a group of people who gotta get up, but AK and them really have nothing else. They have nothing better to do. I'm not saying in life, but in this game, they really have nothing else to do. But to, do their, tricks. They did the little, but that was Iron King's idea, I guess. Or it could have been theirs, but Iron King and them had tried a few weeks back, tried the zero change. I never got to experience that, but as you see with one of my matches, I did experience them doing the same tactics, but instead of just being zero, they actually had powers. So yeah, let me get into the game itself. So at this point, I knew I had to protect these keys, and that's another thing. That's another thing that I don't really want to do, like this. Yeah, I will look after the keys as they get them up, but this is like I have to be on guard completely because they have not immortal champion, but where you set the keys fast if the last key is. And after dealing with those 3 matches, yeah, I'm on it like a hawk because yeah, I know how they get. So in this game, yeah, it was only like 4 of them, which is enough, honestly. 4 people in AK group is enough. 4 or 3, I don't know about one of them, but he was 250 as well, so even if he's not part of AK's group, he's still a 250, so that's 4 250s I got, well, 3 250s and Ryuka that I gotta deal with, if that's how you say it. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but you know what I mean. But they're part of, they're part of that group, so I'm sure they know what they're doing as well. And honestly, if you notice in like previous games, I'm just gonna say the character. Since the character is she, I'm just gonna say she, since I don't know them personally. But since she was the one that was doing a lot of, meddling with me, if you want to be real. But yeah, it's no hard feelings to them personally. It's nothing personal at the end of the day. It's never anything personal because at the end of the day, it's just a game. I'm just really competitive. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a competitive person when it comes to games. I've always been like that. In gym, class, in school. I was, in elementary, I was like a quiet kid, if you want to be real. Not a little shy, I guess, but I was the quiet kid. But when it comes to like playing games in gym, I didn't care. I didn't care how I looked. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing this series because I enjoy playing games. I enjoy being competitive. And I'm not talking about toxic. I enjoy being competitive. That's just how I am. It naturally flows out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. So when I talk crap or I say a lot of stuff, talking to all my stuff or whatever, it's just part of the competitive nature. But as far as personally, not really. It's never anything personal. So yeah, we still got a lot of bit of time in this game left. Like I said, at this point, it's just simply keeping, for a bit, it's going to be keeping an eye on these keys, unfortunately. And like I said, I don't want to do this, but at this point, like you said, you got to think. This is after yesterday. After the previous night, whatever at the time. This is after that previous night. And seeing AK and them again, it was just like, well, not AK himself, but Yuki. Seeing them again after the previous night was just like, come on now, I just want to get the rank back up, and that's it. I just want to get my rank back up. It's a shame that, yeah, it has to get to that point where I have to feel like I just want to play, just get the rank up. But that's the point, that's the game at this point, unfortunately, and that's why part of the experience has just been miserable, because it's just not fun anymore. It's just serious, Let's make the game a living hell. Now, with this, I didn't know exactly where D was. I was just pretty much guessing. And really, it was right under me. I think right here. I think it was right under me right here. But I didn't. You know, I'm surprised they didn't try for that and see me. Now, to be fair, I'm gonna say this. I'm not ashamed to admit it, but that night with the previous games with AK and them, I did message them, but I didn't say anything like too salty. All I said really in the message, like, it's not that serious, guys. This game's not that serious. It's pretty much all I said. They didn't say nothing. That's fine. I didn't expect them to. But it really, you know, and I still mean that. It really isn't that serious to me. Yes, but I'm only playing because you know, I'm not playing trying to play try hard at all. Like I said, here's the thing. It's at the point where lower levels are starting to do the same thing these higher levels are doing, which is rush keys, because that's what they see. They see that's how the game has been. And so yeah, I've had a few games. I think I showed that Boo game, yeah, that one Boo game, where, you know, they're trying to do everything the pros are doing, play how the pros play, but it's just like, and I find it funny because it's like, guys, I'm trying to take it easy on them because they're lower levels a little bit. I'm trying not to go as hard on them because they're lower levels, and they end up trying to key rush. So I said, all right, and if they get the time, say, okay, if that's how you want to play, fine. And if you want to play like a pro, then you're gonna get treated like a pro. Then, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost it's kind of funny though, because it's like, all right, if you want to play like pros, then you're gonna be treated like pros, and then I end up dominating them. But you know, that's just toying with them. I guess that's a little more entertaining, at least, compared to going with tryhards. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just have a normal game. But yeah, because the under 100 levels, low levels, people that are under 100. Are trying to do the same methods that these guys are doing, and it's kind of funny. I find it funny because it's like, really, here I am trying to be nice to you because I don't want to go too. I don't want to. It's more about I don't want to make the game uninteresting and boring for me myself by ending it too quickly. Look at him being a pest. I hope it was worth it, buddy. Like I said, at this point, I don't care. I don't really care about being fair. I don't care if I'm spamming. I don't care if I'm body camping, really, even though I don't think I really was. But it's like, they don't care. They want to go try hard. So, hey, it's like... But yeah, I messaged them, and that's all I said. They didn't really say anything. This is fine. It may come off as I'm being salty. Maybe to an extent, but at the same time, like I said, this game is not that serious. Especially, you see, I didn't really camp his body like that. But then again, they took the Dragon Ball, so I think that was one thing I needed to get the Dragon Ball. And to me, it's not that serious. It's fun, and obviously I'm gonna go, not try hard, but I'm gonna, like, not make it easy for survivors. For the most part. If they had AK, maybe this would have went differently. I don't know, but either way, I was on guard for the most part, so you know. Like I said, at this point, I'm trying to get my rank back up. You know, it's like whatever. You know, it's like you guys obviously aren't playing the normal way, or like, you know, normally. You guys obviously are trying hard. Let's just be real. You guys are obviously playing like try hard. So it's just like, you know what? And so, right, I think one of them, basically after this match, one of them messaged me, talking about, like, are you sure about that? I'm like, dude, this is the next day. It's too late to say something now. It really is. It's too late to say. I'm not going to say who. I don't particularly know, but one of them just one message the next night after this match, like, are you sure about that? After I messaged them, and this is not me trying to expose them, but it's just like, I mean, it's not really expose them because you don't know which one it is anyway, but it's like, it's too late for that. You can't say something now that I would try hard on you because of because of the experience I had with you the other night. Plus, with my mental state of after dealing with them and being exhausted from work and needing to get my rank back, yeah. And I got, the Dragon Ball, so that would save me from the stupid, distance travel. Now, I was cutting it close with the time machine, but with only one of them left, and I don't think they're part of AK's group. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just getting tired of the try-hardness in this game. And that's why I'm just starting to not really enjoy playing it as much, because I don't enjoy that in both the Survivor side or the Raider side. It's just not fun. And so it's like I'm coming to the point where I can't find anything about this game that I truly have fun with. And that's not good, because it's like, if I don't have at least something about this game that seems fun to me, then it's just like, why am I playing it? And so, like I said, if it continues to go like this during the next season, if it continues to be, like I said, I feel like the next season, yeah, it's going to be good, it's going to start out great. But if they figure a way around and it continues to be this miserable, I just, I don't know how much longer I'm going to care to even get my Survivor rank all the way back up. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm trying to get my rank back up. I'm trying to get the rank all the way up to 250 before the next season starts. Because you know how it is. But, like I said, if it continues to go like this, I'm just not going to care, and I'm just going to put this game down once I get to a point in the next season where I'm like, okay, I should have used it right there. Yeah, that's it. But at this point, it didn't matter. He was already, I already got all the points I needed. But yeah, I hope that's my insight. And when I say those community posts, I know I don't want to say I completely contradict myself. I know it may come off like, oh, he's just going on his rant again. Maybe, I don't know, but this is legitly how I feel. If you enjoyed it, I'm sorry I talked probably too much during this. I know it's long. If you made it this far, thank you. Leave a like. And again, I have no hard feelings personally with AK in the group. Like I said, competitive nature. That's just how it is. Thank you.